What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance. Just came across this one. The channel is called PNW Artists, ladies and gentlemen. PNW Artists. You gotta check them out. We're gonna get into the video. It's an officer. I call him Officer Dufus. And we're gonna review this live because Officer Dufus is trying to trust this man from the post office. Let's get into it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's joining in. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Have a good day. Man, the police are here.
Restricted area needs some identification from you.
I'm sorry, what?
Wow. From the onset, as soon as the officer sees him, he says, the dumb stuff.
Yes,
He
please.
says you're in a restricted area. I need to see some ID. Let's see how this play out. Wow.
You're in a restricted area needs some identification from you.
I'm sorry, what?
You're in a restricted area.
How is this?
You were in the back of the post office.
What does the post office say? What does it say time say back there? Doesn't say restricted access.
It does. It says authorized vehicles only. It doesn't
For
mean
vehicles.
It doesn't mean you just wander through there. So
Yes, it does. Doesn't say off unauthorized personnel.
I'm going to need some identification.
I'm not gonna ID. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm
You
a
have.
public. Can I get your supervisor, please? What's your name, badge number?
It's right here.
Right here. Is that what you tell the judge? Right here.
Yep.
Yeah, right here. Get supervisor, please. Please.
So on first sight, the officer tells him that he was in a restricted area without even taking one step of investigation. This is how these police officers do, ladies and gentlemen. And this is out of Gresham, Oregon.
Please, supervisor.
Everyone who does already.
You know, no.
Why?
Because I haven't done anything wrong. I have not committed a crime.
Pressing him for ID.
Because I don't have to.
You do.
No, I do.
Because when people ask you,
Do I have a reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime? What crime did I commit?
When people are asking you to leave an area,
In a public facility.
When you don't,
In a public facility. Public facility.
It's a trespassing.
For a crime. For what crime?
Trespassing, yes.
Even the old lady is bewildered. She can't understand.
For what crime?
I just told you.
Trespassing is not a crime in a public facility. I have to commit a crime in order to get trespassed.
You committed a crime.
What was the crime? They never.
Trespassing.
They didn't. They can't make me leave for not doing anything wrong. What did I do wrong?
This is not your property.
It's public property. It's everybody's property.
Post office property.
Right, which is public property.
It's not a governmental agency.
Oh, it's not?
It's not.
Oh, okay. Then why does the Department of Homeland Security deal with this? You don't even have authority here.
I do actually.
They're supposed to be post office police.
I have
Post office police?
So he uses the excuse that because he was called, it's why he has jurisdiction. Okay, whatever. But the man has not committed a crime, and he's pressing him for ID. This goes on all over the country, ladies and gentlemen. When a call is made to the police, they come straight at him without making an investigation, without trying to find out what's going on, and go straight for ID. This is the violation that's going on right now. And he tried to lie and say that he was in a restricted area of the post office. And there's no staff right there supporting that lie. It's the resistance. Let's watch on.
No.
Oh, that's not a thing? Okay.
They have inspectors.
So this is federal property. You have no jurisdiction.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Where's your sergeant at?
I can go anywhere when people ask me to come and deal with the problem.
Right.
Which is what I'm dealing with.
But you have no jurisdiction.
I do.
Okay.
You have business here?
Yep.
What was your business here?
I'm filming.
That's not business.
I just bought a stamp. I have a receipt to prove it. I just bought a stamp too.
Oh, you bought a stamp. So why did you go in the back of the post office?
To film.
For what reason?
Because it's a publicly accessible area.
It's not.
Says who?
It says authorized only.
It says authorized what?
It says authorized vehicles only.
Right.
That does not mean unauthorized pedestrians.
Well, then they should put a sign saying non-authorized personnel, no trespassing.
So prior to this footage that we're watching now, he went around the area of the post office back where the trucks were, and basically there weren't any signs saying no trespassing, restricted area, secure area, nothing visible that said any of those what I just mentioned. So he took a walk on through, he took a stroll, he took a footage of what was going on with the vehicles and what the workers was doing. Never committed a crime. So the police officer is trying to place him in that area as if he wasn't supposed to be in the area. He never committed a crime.
That should be the proper sign. It should not.
Has to leave.
A public facility? A public facility.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When's your sergeant going to be here?
I don't know.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Carranza 53795.
See, is that not right? Is that not hard? Right here?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
You have a hard time reading it?
Nope. Okay. So is this because I have a camera? Is this because I'm recording? Because that's what they told me.
Because you were in a space where you weren't supposed to be.
And what is that space?
Wow, a space where he wasn't supposed to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you, I'm going to go back to the channel. So just in case you don't want to hear my big mouth and want to watch it uninterrupted, the channel is PNW Audits, okay? He has 1.750 something subscribers. You can go there to watch it uninterrupted, but I assure you he was not in an area where he wasn't supposed to be. Let's watch on.
You're getting into some semantics, man.
That's not semantics. That's specifics. There's a reason why there's specific signs. That's why probably your facility on your door says no unauthorized personnel, not vehicles. And the gates were wide open. If it was secured, it needs to be locked.
That's not what that means.
Oh, okay.
You put a fence up around every balcony that you've ever lived at, or in every.
There is a fence, yeah.
Even still, if they got a problem with them being there, they have to give him a verbal trespass. They have to say, "Hey, man, you are trespassed from here. You can't come here no more." And that's without giving up ID. That's without giving up ID, ladies and gentlemen, because he didn't commit a crime. It's their job to protect the privacy. Okay? If he didn't go in there, he didn't disrupt things, he didn't touch things, he didn't take anything with him, yes, they can trespassing, but without being ID'd. And that's the truth. That's facts.
If you don't want people to come into it, yeah, absolutely.
You put a sign up?
If you want.
No, have you ever put a sign up?
I'm not
That's
answering
what I thought.
questions.
Oh, okay.
What was your name, badge number? Sir? What was your name, badge number? Okay, thank you. You're not getting my ID.
Well, you're going to be trespassed from here.
From public facility for doing what crime?
For trespassing.
Where?
He keeps telling him he's going to be trespassed for trespassing. He's in a post office. He hasn't committed a crime. You can't step on a piece of land and be trespassed for stepping on it, especially when it's open to the public. How dumb can these cops be? Officer Dufus, ladies and gentlemen, Gresham, Oregon. Gresham, Oregon. And guess what? He got arrested.
That's not the physical. Open to the public.
When you're asking me.
Open to the public. I'm not doing anything wrong.
It's not open to the public.
They can only ask me to leave a public facility if I've committed a crime. Filming is not a crime. Being in a public area is not a crime.
I'm not sure what internet site you're getting lost from.
Okay. Okay, we'll see.
Shout outs to Jamie Gloria. She says, they are just a bunch of effing tyrants. Love your work, sir. Keep up fucking tyrants accountable. Yes, I will. Definitely. They're having a standoff, ladies and gentlemen. Auditor versus cop. At this time, there is no talking going on. It's a straight standoff, eyeball to eyeball, camera to body cam. This officer is steaming. He wants to lunge out at this cameraman, specifically hurting. Whatever it takes to disable what he's doing right now. Look at it. He's acting as if he's a soldier. He's in a trance. He's zeroed in. This is how they train these cops here in America. He's waiting for any excuse to tear him apart. You better believe it. The heat is on.
How long you been on the force? Okay.
Eye of the tiger.
Okay. I'll just forward request that.
Okay.
Trying to trespass this man for no reason. Just because people don't like him there with the camera. Shout outs Mike Jones. Miss Resistance. Johns Brown Ghost. Renetta Williams. The Queen, all the way from Wynn, Arkansas. Oregon Road.
Hey, Sergeant. What's up, Sergeant? Hey, your name, badge number, please?
Dreamland Resistance.
What's your name?
Right.
Herrera?
Yeah.
Okay. So seems to be a problem.
You're freaking people out.
Oh, well, he said I was trespassing.
He asked him what seems to be the problem, and Sergeant said, "Well, it seems like you're here freaking people out, all because he's in the post office holding the camera." So now they're blaming it on the people. See, this is what they do. They always shift it back and forth, flip-flop it. Now it was a problem with a person with a few staff members in the post office. It shifts to the police officer who says, "You got to go because you were in an unauthorized area," which is totally not true. Now the sergeant is saying you're freaking everybody the hell out. This is what they do. They shift, they play the blame game, but they're going to do whatever they got to do to send you to jail.
What does the back say? The back says for authorized vehicles only. Gates are wide open, both of them. No one's standing the gate. It's a public access area.
It's not a public access. If it was public access, they wouldn't have signed it.
No, so you
The
can't.
officer just said that the post office is not public access. He just told the man that the post office is not public access. I mean, is this just a blatant lie or is this just stupidity amongst officers around the force?
Can't pull your personal vehicle in there and park while you run in and do your mail stuff. That's where the employees park. Does nothing say I'm not allowed to walk back there? Absolutely nothing. Well, implied it needs to have specifically a sign, right? No trespassing, unauthorized person or authorized personnel only.
I mean, we really can't go back there either, even when we're, unless
Well, you can.
unless
You're not with your squad cars, but you can, right?
Now, he just said a darn lie. He said, we can't go back there neither. They could go anywhere they want. They always do it. They show us every day where they can go. And they come into your home while you and your woman have your nighties on. They will come right into your home. They don't care. You seen in Chicago, the lady just won some money, and she had a comforter wrapped around her just straight out the shower. And he's going to say they can't go in the back part of the post office. He's a lie, ladies and gentlemen.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I have to read. And
Okay.
It absolutely drives me nuts that I'm trying to have a conversation with my 8-year-old and you keep talking over me.
Okay.
And I feel like that's the same
Well,
thing.
we'll start over.
So now you want to bring his kids into the situation, belittle the man, and say, hey, dealing with you is like dealing with my 8-year-old because you are talking over me. See, this is his way of performing what I call a soft squeeze, okay? He's trying to control the situation and adjust the narrative as well. So we're going to see how this works out. But now we see that the ball is in this piece of sergeant's court, okay? I'm trying to keep a tame tongue today because I know it's during the midday and I want to attract people who have sensitive ears. But I also want you to see the tyranny and corruption. It's the resistance.
I apologize. Continue.
There's no conversation here. You're screaming. You're not screaming. You're talking over me. I'm trying to tell you what's happening, what's going on. You're asking me a question and you talk over me. It absolutely drives me nuts.
You're right. I apologize.
And I've been doing this job for almost 20 years now.
Okay.
And it just drives me nuts when they talk over me. And I'm trying to facilitate a conversation with you. Okay. Bottom line is, we're not going to debate anything here. Okay. Bottom line is, you can't go back there. Okay. We're not going to debate.
But should there be? Should you? Please. No, I'm not debating. Would you agree that there should be specific signs?
There is, since you can't.
For off. Should you? Do you agree that?
Here we go again.
Okay.
Here we go.
I was just asking you a question.
You can't go back there. Bottom line is, okay?
I think
and that's why they call it. So
okay.
You're masked up. You're
verbal trespass. Now, if he wants to fight that any further, he could go through his local court system. He just received the verbal trespass. Now, what leads to the arrest? Because the title says got arrested. First Amendment audit failed. Gresham, Oregon, Post Office Part 2. This is a Part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I just came across it, and I had to show it to y'all because I want to show you everything that I can see. It's always been the thing with me, ever since I've been doing it 2.5 years ago.
Masked up during COVID? This building says mask required. Okay, sorry, continue.
Here I am, talking to my kid again. Okay, you're not a kid, you're an adult. I expect them to learn the ways of conversation.
She's got something to tell you.
What was your name first? I don't want to hear any. What was it?
Lynette.
Okay.
And I am trespassing you from our back lot.
So you
Woo! That seems orchestrated like a mug. That seems orchestrated like a mug. More like solicitation of trespass. Okay, it had to be somebody to give word to her for her to come out and say it the way she said it. Academy Award to this female postal worker, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, she just came out and spit it out just like that. Lights, camera, action.
solicited trespass?
I asked if she was able to.
So you solicited trespass?
Simply yes or no.
Okay.
Can you trespass them? It's a statement of fact.
So we're done here, basically.
All right, have a good day, guys.
Trespassing for what? That still has not been clear. What are they trespassing for? They're trespassing because he has a camera, ladies and gentlemen, but they're just not saying it.
You're creeping them out. You're creeping people
for
out.
What?
Okay.
For filming?
You're in the lot back here, and now you're kind of just making.
Hollywood has been creeping people out for nearly 60 years, maybe even 70, probably even more. But Hollywood has been creeping people out for a very long time. But because this man is in the lot in the post office with a camera, he's creeping people out and he's being threatened to be arrested. Wow. We should have cases on Hollywood for almost 70 years now.
This recording stuff, you're all by all means you can. But you're just making people uncomfortable.
Well, she told me I wasn't on
In this
recording.
day and age, you're making people uncomfortable.
On this day and age, it's actually the safest it's ever been.
Okay.
In this day and age.
I have.
Well, have a good day, officer.
Okay, are you going to leave?
No.
Okay.
I haven't done anything
I
wrong.
would like
Yeah, you're yeah.
Time to go. Time to go.
Uncomfortable for what? For filming?
Time to go.
We're just asking you to leave.
And I'm
for being.
And at this point, he has been trespassed. But if he wants to make the point to redress his grievances and to take it even further, then he has the choice to get arrested and get it overthrown through court system. His point from here on out. But he has been verbally trespassed. But if we want to redress the government of his grievances about this situation, he's going to have to take the fall. And sometimes taking the fall can make change.
Respectfully declining your request.
Okay. So why do you think this whole that we don't want to do anything? We don't want to take you to jail over something dumb like this. We don't want you freaking people out. We are simply asking you, please, sir, leave. That's all we are asking you to do in a very polite.
Not a lawful order.
All these questions, all these asking and requests. You know, no laws being spit out. You know, basically what this cameraman should have said is, what would happen if I don't leave? And he could have got his answer right then and there, and he could have made two choices. Because either way he went, they violated his constitutional rights. He could have asked them, what would happen if I don't leave? They could have said, well, you get arrested. And he could have been like, well, I am leaving under threat and duress. Or he could have took the arrest.
I'm not leaving. I've done nothing wrong.
The person in charge of the property is asking you to leave.
For what?
They don't have to have a reason.
In a public facility.
Wow. He said they don't have to have a reason to try. Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen. This happened a couple of years ago. I just dug in the crates and found it. Shout outs to the channel, okay? Once again, let me get back to it. PNW Artists. That's the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about them, go holler at them. As of now, this video was taken July 13th, 2021. Just last year, last summer. 6,247 views so far. You don't know about them? Tell them Resistance sent you. Let's get back to the video.
Your restaurant is a private facility. This is a public facility open to the public. This is the whole point of doing it.
It's locked at night, too.
Yeah, you're right. And at night, I'm not allowed to come in here.
You can trespass.
For committing a crime. What crime have I committed?
Yeah, trespass is a crime.
Then do what you guys have to do, because I'm not leaving. I've committed no
He's
crime.
challenging them. He told them straight up. He's starting his redress right there in front of those police officers. He said, do what you got to do, because I'm not going nowhere. He gave him the challenge.
You committed trespass.
There's no trespass.
You committed drive-by one.
Public. That's for vehicles only. That sign is for vehicles only. Okay.
What are you trying to prove? What
I'm just doing a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
Yep.
You did your spiel, like you got this on video, all the stuff. We're trying to be respectful to you and respect your rights. That's all right.
And I am respectfully declining.
Shout outs Oregon Rogue. Seems to be that Gresham has a history of violating constitutional rights. He says the city of Gresham has agreed to pay $85,000 to a woman who was detained by police for video recording them.
How do you know if you are?
Because I'm allowed to film. Have you read their poster 7? Have you read the post office poster 7? I'm allowed to film from it. According to the rules and regulations of the post office.
Your legal knowledge is outstripping your common sense.
Okay. Well, then you guys do what you have to do.
Is this the part where you're supposed to film this and we're supposed to tap you to the ground?
I'm not going to make you guys do anything.
What you're trying to film is us trying to get sex and all this. This is exactly.
If that's what I want, then walk away. What's the problem? I'm not doing anything
This is
wrong.
the part where the police get in and we get real physical. We can film it. You throw it on YouTube after the exactly the reaction you're trying to get from us.
I can't make you, and I'm respectfully declining your request. Not telling you.
One of those people.
Yep. So to call your captain, lieutenant, city lawyer. Okay.
So we'll probably end up doing it. Just was arrest them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there you go. They moving in for the arrest. Like I said, if you want to check it out, you can check part 1 out. You can check part 2 out. This was only half of part 2. Once again, the channel is PNW Artists. And this is how easy it is to get arrested in America, ladies and gentlemen. When you stand for something, they'll take it off from you. Okay? That's why we need to get together. We need to do more together. We need to share these videos together. If you got videos and you don't want to share them on your platform, send them to my platform. I'll put it out there for you. Shouts to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. It's the Resistance. Hit the likes. Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody. Special shout outs to everybody. Miss Resistance, Rose M, Dreamland Resistance, John Drinker, Jack, Nick Potts. Appreciate all of y'all. Oregon Road, John Denicola, David Cahill. Shout outs to David Cahill. John Brown's Goats. The Queen all the way from Wynn, Arkansas. Renetta Williams. Jamil R. Fareed Hall. DeWine Brown. Christy Daniels. Jamie Gloria. Mike Jones. Tommy Winton Sr. Just the guy having fun. Y'all be safe out there. Jay Static. Resistant level was futile. Crystal Clear Audits. Nathan Johnson. Low Gate Resistor Weymouth, UK. Holla.
Very psychological thing that's happening here.